Like I said, that it's day 72 of our session. And I'm sure, you know, connecting each other every morning is actually building a new relationship as well within all of us, right? And of course, as we say, gratitude is very important, and gratitude should be there in our relationships as well. So if I may ask you, when was the last time someone thanked you for something you do every day? Not the big gestures. We all remember to say thanks for birthday gifts or help during emergencies. But what I'm talking about today is something very small, invisible things. Like how you always remember to bring water bottles when the family goes out, or you listen to your friends' dating disasters for the hundredth time without rolling your eyes. So, we live in a world where complaints travel faster than compliments, and where we notice what's missing more than what's present. But what if I tell you the secret to deeper, more meaningful relationships isn't about grand romantic gestures or expensive gifts? It's about something far simpler and far more powerful. So, here's something that might surprise you. Most people in our lives feel unseen. Yeah, your mother, who's been making your favorite dal for 20 years and wonders if you ever noticed. Your best friend, who always remembers to ask about your presentations, thinks you take care for granted. Even your partner, who lets you choose the Netflix show every time and silently hopes you'll acknowledge the small sacrifice. We are living in an appreciation deficit world, actually. We've become experts at noticing what goes wrong: the delayed train, the burnt roti, the friend who was 5 minutes late. But we've forgotten how to celebrate what goes right. And in our relationships, this creates a slow, silent erosion. Think about it. When did you last tell your mother that her way of explaining things helps you understand better? Or when did you thank your friend for being the one person who never judges your questionable fashion choices? Or when did you acknowledge your partner for being patient when you are stressed about work? And here's what psychology teaches us: people don't feel most loved when you buy them things or solve their problems. They feel most loved when they feel truly seen and appreciated for who they are and what they do. So, this gratitude, it's like sunlight. It makes every ordinary bond bloom. But here's the catch: feeling grateful isn't enough. You have to speak it out. So, let me share something that changed my perspective completely. I was complaining to my friend about how my younger brother never helps with household work. She asked me a simple question: when was the last time you thanked him for anything he does? And I was stumped. Sure, he doesn't do the dishes often, but he always carries the heavy groceries bag without being asked. He fixes my laptop issues without making me feel stupid. He remembers which ice cream flavor I like. But I had never, not once, acknowledged these things out. And that night, I texted him, "Thank you for always being my unofficial tech support. You have no idea how much easier you make my life. And his response? Three heart emojis. And bro, you made my day. So, such a small thing, such a big impact. So, when you appreciate someone specifically, not just thanks for everything, but thank you for remembering that I don't like coriander and always asking the restaurant to skip it. You're telling them, I see you. I notice the care you put into this relationship. Your efforts matter. And this creates emotional intimacy because it shows you're paying attention to their heart, not just their actions. You're acknowledging their intention to love you well. And here's what I want you to understand: gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a practice. And like any practice, it gets easier the more you do it. Generic thanks doesn't land the same way specific appreciation does. Yeah, so instead of thanks for listening, try saying thanks for listening to me vent about my boss without trying to fix everything. Sometimes I just need someone to hear me, and you always know when that's what I need. So instead of you're a good friend, try saying I love how you remember the little things I mention and check in about them later. It makes me feel so cared for. So start noticing the invisible work people do in your life. Your friend who always initiates plan, your partner who always fills up the water bottles, your mother who keeps track of everyone's preferences and adjusts meals accordingly, and your colleague who remembers to ask about your sick pet. Now, these aren't accidents, these are acts of love, and they deserve to be seen. And don't wait for special occasions to express gratitude. The most powerful appreciation happens in ordinary moments. When your friend texts you, good morning every day, text back once in a while. I want you to know these messages always makes me smile. Thank you for thinking of me. When your partner makes you tea exactly how you like it, don't just drink it. Say, you always make my tea perfectly. I know it's a small thing, but it feels like such a big act of love. And we bond over complaints, don't we? It's easier to connect through shared frustration than shared joy. But of what if we started bonding over shared appreciation instead? Yes, instead of complaints, share the appreciations. Instead of, can you believe she forgot to call again? Try doing, you know what I love about her? She always remembers the most random details about my life. So instead of, he never plans anything romantic, try, I really appreciated when he remembered I was nervous about my presentation and text me good luck. You know, here's something beautiful about gratitude. It's contagious. When you start appreciating people loud, they start appreciating others. When you notice the good, others start noticing it too. I started thanking my house help, not just for cleaning, but for the way she always arranges my books exactly how I like them. She started smiling more, working with more care, and eventually told me how much these acknowledgments meant to her. She said no one had ever noticed these small touches before. And that conversation made me realize everyone around us is doing invisible acts of love, hoping someone will see. And your job is to be that someone. Think about it. So when you practice gratitude for the others, you also become better at appreciating yourself. You start noticing your own efforts, your own growth, your own small daily acts of love. And this builds self compassion, which makes you a better friend, better partner, better daughter, and better human being. So, as we said, gratitude is like sunlight. It makes even ordinary bonds bloom. It transforms I have to into I get to. It turns routine interactions into moments of connection. It changes why don't they appreciate me into how can I appreciate them. So the most beautiful relationships aren't built on perfection, they're built on recognition, recognition of effort, recognition of intention, recognition of care and love, and even in its imperfect forms. So tonight, I'm giving you two simple but powerful assignments to do. First, send one genuine thank you message today. Not thanks, but a full message explaining exactly what you appreciate and why it matters to you. Send it to someone who does something regularly for you and that you have never acknowledged. And second, write a gratitude list for three people in your life. Not what they do for you, but who they are and how they make your world better. Keep this list somewhere you'll see it and add to it regularly. Remember, the person in your life are not mind readers. Your gratitude is only as powerful as your willingness to express it. So start today. Start small, but start. So, because in a world full of people feeling unseen, you have the power to make someone feel truly appreciated. And there's no greater gift you can give or receive than that. So, with that thought, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for listening and connecting with me today.